What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Natsume Yuujinchou, this time with the special episode, which I think is called A Certain Snowy Day. I typed in a winter day and it came up, so I'm not really sure what the title is, but thank you for letting me know that there is some specials of this show. I don't think there is any from season 1 to 4, but this is between... I think this came out in 2014, so between season 4 and 5. I have already started season 5 at this point. I watched 3 episodes and again just realised that there's a bunch of specials, this one being the earliest of which. I will be covering the season 5 specials after the end of the season, because that is when they were released. Got it on my phone here actually, and then I'll be covering season 6. And then there's a couple of season 6 specials that I'll be watching after season 6. And then after season 6, before we watch the final season, which is season 7, which has some specials coming out itself, although they're not out at this point in time. I'll be covering those specials last and that season last. In between season 6 and 7, I'll be covering 2 of the movies which came out between that time, I believe. One just after season 6, and then one just before season 7. So I've got a lot of Natsume content to look forward to. Again, didn't even have any idea any of this existed before last week, so again, thank you guys for letting me know. Looking forward to seeing this episode, though I imagine it's going to be very wholesome. Let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. It is slightly shorter than usual, so I imagine we probably don't have like an opening or ending, but yeah, looking forward to it. Again, the only thing I can really understand from it is that it's winter focused, I think. Maybe we might see Yuki Onna or someone like that. I think we already had a Yuki Onna, actually. Sure. Man, reminiscent those old water bottles are. I haven't used one for like 10 years, maybe 20, but as a kid I used to sometimes put one under my pillow or sleep with it. I haven't even seen a hot water bottle in a very long time, to be fair. I love this host. Pizza. There's a lot of boxed up stuff in here, isn't there? It's a pretty cool bear. Do they have bears in Japan? I think they do in Hokkaido and around that area, just purely based off Golden Kamuy, which was set quite a while ago. So again, do they? I imagine again they probably do, but not a lot. I mean, the Anko's out of the old episode today, isn't he? Like I said, I do just want to look that up. I've typed in all their bras. The Japanese black bear. Oh yes. Yes. Oh, and they are in Hokkaido. So I didn't sound stupid there. Good. I think basing things based off anime is not the smartest thing to do, but there is a lot of overlap. I mean a lot of seemingly a lot of Japanese media in general, would be like horror games, anime based off Japanese like folklore and legend and myth, and in this case, real. And again, in Golden Kamui's case, real kind of things. That Jack Frost. God, have any of you guys seen those horror movies? My God, I watched them when I was really young. Can't Natsume. Yeah, you know, you kind of turn a blind eye. I'm not quite sure that's going to fit around his big old neck. Everything he touches gets frozen. I think that's a safe assumption to make. I think we all are, to some extent. I think he actually said you're even stranger than me there, which I think is quite accurate actually. Damn, that kind of sucks. The slap him away. I mean, he would have froze us if he yeah. Oh crap. Oh, that's his yeah. I always want to say like stepdad and dad, but guardian. We call him guardian. Did we just not pay Nyanko's voice actor today? Is that what's happened? Oh, he is. He is here. Okay. Like I said, it'd be very Gintama-esque, honestly. Drink the memories away. Yep. Yeah, not the It's not the easiest thing. It hasn't got a lot of details, has it? So it's never going to be super recognizable. If anything, he actually kind of over designed it there, made it not as simplistic as it did look. Apologies, by the way, guys. I did just pause for a sec just because my timer was actually, I didn't reset it from the last thing I watched, so apologies about that. Yeah, it honestly is quite true. Life is a bit of a never-ending search, I guess. Yeah, this is almost a look into that Yokai's dreams. Probably. He's here. Look at the foot of the bed. Stovu! Stovu! Well, I'm just absolutely frozen now. Oh. What was it? What is that? Musa Musa. Moko Moko. Moko Moko Musa Musa. That's what we got here. Again, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Moko Moko. I'm pretty sure it's this little black ball. I think kind of looks similar but black, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I feel like what he's talking about in like the warmth is very much like a more like family kind of warmth. Probably why he said what he said about there being plenty of stuff here that is warm, rather than an actual like a heater or something. So I imagine that thing was probably like a photo, perhaps, photo of family or something. And that used to be the best days when school was called off for the snow, and then you'd meet up with all your schoolmates. And fortunately for me, I never got ice bathed. We used to do this thing where people get ice bathed and you just chuck them in the snow and then just cover them in a bunch of snow. And I imagine it'd ruin your day. Luckily, it never happened to me. I get really flustered at not. I get really flustered. I think I spoke about before about it wasn't exactly an incident, but we had this again. It's really hard to. I think I've probably told this before, but it was this really large. It wasn't like a balloon per se, but if you ever seen like a circus, you know those like tent things at like a circus. It was like one of those where all the kids would like hold a bit of it like round around there, and then some people that go like running in, like run through, and everyone like hold on and maybe like run around like a circle. We only ever brought this out maybe once or twice a year because it was a huge effort, I think. But at some point, everyone would like run inside, and it would collapse on all of us, and it wasn't majorly heavy or anything, but I get really disorientated with being trapped. It's not quite claustrophobia, but something about like being trapped like that. Or another one is like when people like pile up on each other. I never wanted to, and I did maybe once or twice. I never wanted to be near the bottom of anything like that because it just made me like. No, I'm not sure if I could breathe or not, but it made me really conscious of the fact that I might not be able to breathe, and I really like panicked. There was especially one time when people had like mats, and I think I was like the second or third person. Like I think I just jumped on someone, and then everybody like piled on, and I was really, really kind of getting a bit frantic because I wasn't able to move. I think it's just I'm not a control freak per se, but I think maybe I am, not to an extreme degree, but yeah, it's like nowadays I really don't like getting drunk. I don't mind being drunk, but I don't like the thought of losing control in that sense. Like even when I am drunk, I think I'm like a parentish kind of drunk. I end up looking after my friends and such rather than getting in too much of a mess. Because again, I don't really like the thought of like losing control like that. I just went on a whole spiel there, so apologies, but kind of took me back there. This is a nostalgic type of episode, so I think it's quite good that it does that. But yeah, I've always not been too good at like losing control and stuff like that because it's the situation of like there's so many people on me. There's absolutely nothing I can do. Yeah, just scary. I mean, I know that for a fact I have been a bit control, too much control, because for one of my ex-girlfriends, that was definitely an issue. I think in that case it was warranted because she was talking to another guy, and I didn't like the fact that she was. And I think it was talking as in kind of relationship-ish talking. Looking back, she kind of made me feel like it wasn't, but again, looking back, I think it was. But even if it was, I still was a little bit can't really tell people who to speak to and who not to, and decisions and so on. So it's good that I realised that about myself, because then you can make a conscious effort to not be that way. But down, bless them. Moko moko. What was that? I love these names that we got, by the way. Yolo hoyo. Oh, bloody hell. That was a hard one to say, actually. Almost sounds a bit Spanish. Yolo. Thin. Imagine that it says thin one. There's a lot of Japanese like stuff like that. Like a muka is another Japanese one I've heard, and in Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's a fly thing, I think. I don't know. Oh, he's knackered, bless him. Yeah, you know what? He touched it earlier and he didn't. Oh, he is for freeze. I was gonna say he slapped the yokai away earlier and his hand didn't freeze or anything, but that was like a split second. Be careful, Natsume, don't get frostbite. I love these yokai, man. They're all so awesome, aren't they? They all. It's like they're so episodic, yet they all bring out so much energy and personality in such a short span of time. So what was in that box that was frozen? Super nostalgic kid stuff. Okay. A wooden gun. Yeah, I'd be slightly old for that. I love the thought. I love the thought of that though from Shigeru. Like I said, you just want to kind of call him his dad a little bit. Harry? No, fuck off. What is that sound effect on Sensei? They literally put they literally put an aeroplane sound effect on him. What was that? Not yet, boy. Not yet. Oh, that certainly does fit well with the end of last season, doesn't it? Hmm. I think you might be right. As I said, I feel like it's more of an experience thing than as with his reactions to the stuff in Natsume's home. Maybe it was inside him this whole time. A seed. Well, that's it's almost cruel. I say, is that? Holy crap. Yuki Hana. Jesus. Wow. I know people like their like anime women, but I thought this thing was a little bit cuter before, honestly. Little snowball. Still looks beautiful though, doesn't it? With these flowers. Kawaii. Yep. Oh, I think he has. I think he already has. I think again, funny, it might be another similar situation. I think yeah, it already kind of has. Just we still strive to look for stuff in someone. He's got his lovely family, guardians. uh, well, who knows? Maybe. Yeah, okay, just talking absolute nonsense there. I think he's right, as much as he said, as much as what he said afterwards would maybe suggest that that was bullshit. Again, I've heard the word Takalabaka way too many times playing the Persona games recently. Way too many. Okay, I think you've already found it. That was a lovely episode, that wasn't it? So we are going to get a bit of an ending. I wonder what ending it is. Yeah, that was a lovely episode. Really enjoyed that. I love these type of episodes. Like again, I just knew. Like I think I can just tell, like from all of them, if it's a special episode for Natsume, it's just going to be really quite touching and lovely. It's almost like when you think of a special episode, usually do think of like, again with like compared to Golden Kamuy, I usually think of your usual Golden Kamuy episode, but even kind of slightly more enhanced in terms of like the outrageous stuff and the funniness and so on. And I think that kind of goes the same here. It's like your standard Natsume episode, but even a little bit more touching, a little bit more cute and so on. Lovely. So they're not playing an ending song here, actually. They're playing one of the OSTs. I wonder if there is anything at the end of the episode here. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, really lovely special there. Shame it was a bit short. Well, we've got a couple longer things coming up, as I did mention earlier. We've got a couple movies, although one of the movies is about 2 hours, I believe, which is good. I do prefer my movies to be around 90 minutes, but 20 minutes more than that isn't a big deal whatsoever. And then we have, unfortunately, got one that is only 50 minutes, so it's almost just like, again, just like a double episode. I was looking forward to that one being about the same length, but yeah, that we got a bit of a shorter movie and a longer movie to look forward to, and I think all the specials are around the same kind of time as a normal episode, or maybe short like this. I think this is only shorter just because it didn't have an opening play, but yeah, really like this. Again, just I really again like that moment where this Snow Mocha, whatever his name is, he came to Natsume's house. I think that was my biggest standout scene here, honestly, apart from that end sequence with him transforming there and blossoming, which was lovely. I think my biggest standout was, again, him coming into Natsume's home and feeling a lot of the warmth off a lot of the objects in Natsume's home, and the nostalgia and the look back to some of the objects. I think that was a really, really cool scene. But in general, really lovely episode. You guys know I love the yokai. I think they're written so well. They're just, again, they're a lot of the yokai in the series are just like one episode only, and they have like one episode of shine, and they all pretty much 100% of the time shine through that episode. It's just so well done how they implement so much personality and such into character that is just like freshly introduced. I think it's just really well done. Again, I especially did have quite a bond with Mr. Mocha here today, but yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with any of my reactions. I'm not sure when I'm releasing this, honestly. Again, I'm recording this after I've watched 3 episodes of the series. Ideally, I would have uploaded this before I released the first episode of season 2, so I might upload this after the first episode, so just before episode 2 and 3. I've got no real idea, but yeah, what is next up anyway, whether I release this at the end of the season or midway through, will be the specials for season 5. So hopefully you guys look forward to that. I'll see you guys then, and have a good rest of your day.